Right, welcome back. Glad you're still with us. Beautiful music over there, of course, getting us into the mood for Friday. But now we have to do tone it down a little bit, just a little bit, not too much. And of course, we want to talk about matters governance, and of course, in association with the young people. And right now I am joined by Antony Manyara, and he is the chair of University of Nairobi Students Association, and of course, the chairman of Kenya University Students Organization. Thank you so much for joining us today. Now, when it comes to governance, and we always hear this term that youths are the leaders of tomorrow. First of all, what do you say to that? Do you agree with that we should wait until tomorrow for us to take up leadership positions?
First of all, thank you so much, Winnie,
Karibu,
for this auspicious kind of platform.
Okay.
I would like to say that youths are not the leaders of tomorrow.
Okay.
Youths are the leaders of today. So it's just a transition of today to tomorrow. Although youths use a lot of hope and tremendous potential.
Yeah.
So we can say generally there are people who are really being prepared for tomorrow. So youths are leaders of today, and still they are leaders of tomorrow.
Okay, all right. Just a matter of preparation, preparing them
sure.
today for tomorrow.
Yes.
All right. Now, why is it necessary, in your own words, to entrench, leadership and governance, especially in young people, given that they make up the bigger population here in Kenya? I
would say that in Kenya currently we have existing leaders, and the greatest problem that we have had before is that that transition between young people becoming also leaders, taking the positions that were taken by these older people. But definitely we have very many youths who have come up in the limelight being leaders, matters of governance. You realize that most of them are molded in the universities, like myself now. If you look at my journey, all the way from a mere class rep, coming to a school rep, coming to a governor, College of Architecture and Engineering, coming all the way to be the chairman of the University of Nairobi, going to be in charge of 71 universities in Kenya, both public and private, being the chairman of all those universities in Kenya, as well as now currently, just last week, I was nominated the interim chairperson of African Union University Students Organization. Okay. So you realize that these positions, they are not fixed. Okay. Sometimes students have that transition. They just taking the mantle. No one will come and tell you, hey, take this position. Yeah. It's just about how you aggressive you are, what kind of ideologies you subscribe to. Yeah. Mostly those kind of issues. Okay. Yeah. Because most of the time it felt that youth nowadays, you just wake up in the morning and think, you know what, I am supposed to be there, not knowing that it takes progress, it takes time for you to be where you are. Well, everything is challenging, if I may say. There's nothing that comes on a silver platter. Yeah. You have to work hard for it. There should be that process, and you should show a lot of commitment, zeal, zest, and gusto. You should show a lot of resilience. You should be able actually to transform that vision or rather dream to reality. But it takes a process. You have to be focused on the goal. You have to ensure that if you want something, you have to go for it. And you have to be very, very, very committed. Okay, all right, for the right reasons. Yes, because we know that you realize that even like myself, I am an architectural student. All right. Most of the cases people will ask, how do you manage all these things? To balance. Because I'm a senior actually architectural student for the year. And leadership takes almost all my time. And for those people, very many people know architecture is a very demanding course. So it's just a matter of priorities, how you balance things, how committed you are, that sheer will. And definitely, if you are so much committed to the goal, nothing can go wrong. Okay. And then we also have cases of young people, and I'm sure you've heard this, where so many youths are complaining that they're not enough spaces or enough positions for them. So you, of course, you hold a very big position, of course, in universities, and like you said, you've recently been nominated. So what are you doing to ensure that the young people have a space at the table? Well, definitely, like in the previous past, you realize that leaders were not mentored. Okay. Everybody that I have taken as the hand, I've ensured that we have mentored young people. Okay. You realize that generally before, let's say this body that was there, Kuso, before, because I'm the one who has come and revived it. It's now in the limelight. You realize that before it was just a one-man show, two people show, and it was taken like a political organ, which could be just be used for hire by politicians. But right now we have more than that leaders who are who are drawn from different campuses, universities in Kenya. And we have gender balance. There is now no kind of tribalism. We have that diversity and without discrimination. That shows that we are mentoring young leaders, not based on their tribe, based on their color, you know, based on their size of their whatever. It's just how capable you are. How capable you are. Can you be able to transform the vision that we have set for students, the vision that we have set for young leaders to reality? So generally, I would say that starting from the University of Nairobi Student Association, we have been able to mentor so many leaders. You come to realize that 91 leaders in number. In Kuso we have 31, and in Africa we have, I think, around 136 student leaders across to represent all those countries. So generally, you will say that we in that kind of platform, it provides a platform for you to metamorphose from a young promising leader in the university to become a national leader who can be able to, you know, contribute to nation building, contribute to Africa as a whole, implementation of the 63 SDGs, you know, those kind of things. So there is no one generally. Let me tell you, even in the universities, hakuna mtu mwenye atakuja kuambia take this mantle. It is upon you to struggle,
to work for it.
Because actually there's a lot of competition nowadays. We have very many people coming in the universities. There is no guarantee whether you get a job. You get a very good course like the one that I'm taking right now. I have no idea whether I'll get a job. So the issue of unemployment is there. We as the leaders, we are the ones providing those solutions. But we should also identify the problems and ask ourselves, what can we do to eradicate that kind of, you know, that vast kind problem of unemployment.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us today. In the interest of time, we have to let you go. But then again, I like what you said. At the end of the day, it's not you to sit down and wait for something to come for you. You need to work for it. You need to go for it. And like someone said, that the development of youth leadership is critical to building civic capacity and, of course, long-term community sustainability. So empower today's youth, and of course, they'll make greater leaders tomorrow.